Okay, there are the finalists. 2 heavyweights. Tournament leader, Walter A. Williams, Jr.
Walter Ray bowled a 299 game on this championship pair earlier in the week in qualifying. So let's see what he has today.
He was 4th last week. 22 titles, 27 seconds. 3 times Player of the Year. Now here's Parker Bohn, winner of 3 if you just joined us. Pesky 6.
Back-to-back 6 pins. Finished the semifinal game with the 6 pin and the 299s. Opens this match with another one. Probably 2 things happened. Used up a lot of energy and emotion right there at the end of that game. And secondly, the lanes are getting a little bit drier. We're out here in the desert. You got to make a few more adjustments.
Tomorrow at 2:30, 1:30 Central and Pacific, from Stanford Stadium, it's a USA versus Canada in the World Cup qualifier, where U.S. goalkeeper Casey Keller goes for his 5th consecutive shutout in World Cup qualifying. ABC Sports will bring you the '98 World Cup from France later, but tomorrow, the World Cup qualifier at 2:30, 1:30 Central and Pacific. Nice break on the left lane for Parker.
What unusual pin action Parker's getting today. He's actually so relaxed and so confident. He's blowing the pins over top of each other. Watch this action real quickly. See the pins actually shoot around the 10 pin. Gets a good break.
Come on, hook a lot.
Wow.
Man, I thought that lane hooked more than that.
Wired for sound. Walter Ray, 5 pin. Strike and a spare for Walter Ray. Okay, Bo?
Right, Chris, Steve, you really have bowled well. Last night you shot a super game. Walter Ray bowls 300. All of a sudden, Parker Bohn 299. What do you do to bring these the best out in these fellas?
I don't know. I've been bowling really well all week. Maybe I just bring out the best in them. They're great players, and I really thought Parker was going to shoot 300 there. He threw it great.
Well, you had a chance in this game. You could have shot 300. Good luck next week. Back to you, Chris.
Okay, Steve. Good luck in the future as we look at Walter Ray. He's been really cranking him, as you just saw, getting his 2nd strike in 3 frames. Now, Parker Bohn has a strike up. He needs one here in the 3rd. So it's another 7 pin for Parker.
Interesting with Parker Bohn, it's just a real fundamental here. He gets so low at the line. The lower you get with your shoulders over your knees as you see him miss the 7 pin, the less you have to squeeze the ball, thereby getting a more effective roll. And that's what he's getting right now. Real low, solid, shoulders over his knees.
Standing room only crowd here, Showboat.
Parker getting maximum leverage when a fellow's in dead stroke. He has a little delayed swing where he gets in his pivot step and the ball's still back. Style made very popular, a timing by Mark Roth.
You like that, Parker? Okay. We'll be back.
All right, come on. You did all right. Wow, not good. Oh, I thought that line was looking long.
Paige Pennington, Walter's wife. They had their first anniversary this Tuesday.
That's right. Married right here in Las Vegas.
Walter almost fell asleep at the wheel there on the 7-pin. But good technique saved him. Smooth, straight shot. Match all even, championship match, $35,000 on top. Walter raced straight down the outside. Straight shot. Look at that 10-pin. Made about a half a turn as it jumped up off the ground. The 6-pin just nicked it. Didn't quite have enough impetus to knock it down. Watch the 10-pin. Last pin on the right-hand part of the screen. 6 hits it. Just turns that pin a little bit around. Not a good break for Deadeye.
Parker Bohn has a big 1-pin lead. He just done it. The 1-pin that did him in for a perfect game of the previous game when he shot at 299. Here's a strike up 5th frame.
I tell you, Parker's been bowling so well. Last week in the AC Delco Classic, the 2 games, he hit the pocket every shot. He's been around the pocket every shot but one since the first game. Here he whips one out the window, and that's bad luck. You throw one bad shot in 2.5 games, and you got to have a split, get the ball to the right of the 3-pin, slide the 3 over into the 7. It's makeable, but pretty tough.
First open frame for Parker Bohn today. 3 victories.
Well, there's 2 things to look at, Chris, right here. Is it, even though you're Parker Bohn, are you a little tight against Walter Ray? You know, number 1 guys are number 1 not only because they can perform, but the other players seem to tighten up a little bit, or Parker's just kind of run out of gas. One of the 2.
He's thrown 29 strikes thus far today.
Walter Ray did a little self-commentary on this lane last time. He said, move farther to the right. Well, look how far outside he is. He's going to be right on the edge. Whoa.
How could it be, Bo?
Well,
You
What?
punt.
that's as well as he wants to throw it. Look at how far out he is. Half the ball's hanging in the channel, but he makes a good shot with that extreme angle into the pocket. You are going to get some solid wraps.
For those that don't know the sound of the ball going down,
Well, Walter had the bowling tip of the week this week, and basically he has the best angle and technique, I think, of any player I see out here on the tour. It's very simple, end over end. The ball is rolling over the thumb hole and
Okay.
finger hole,
thank you, Pro.
and he leads by 10.